Today I'm sitting down with one of my students, Patryk, who took both my eBay dropshipping course and my Facebook Marketplace dropshipping course, and he's going to reveal to you exactly how much he's making dropshipping on these different marketplaces. So without further ado, Patryk, welcome to the channel. Why don't you let us know something cool about you that has nothing to do with dropshipping?
Hey everyone, thank you for inviting me, Paul. Something about not related to dropshipping. Oh my God, I have 2 hamsters right now in my house, which is very strange because I don't really like hamsters, but I was forced to adopt them. And that's like a fun fact about me. I have 2 hamsters right now in my house. If any of you guys want them, I will gladly give them away. I just don't want to have them killed in the wild or something. So that's why I'm taking care of them. But yeah, that's, I guess, a fun, weird fact about me.
I feel like I put you on the spot with that question because I know like so much of your life is consumed by YouTube and you're a dropshipper. You make YouTube videos, you're a dropshipper, finding other ways to make money online. So let's actually get into that story. So how'd you get to this point? Like can you tell us like about your background and how you started getting into all this?
Yes, so many people maybe don't know, but I actually have a regular job. Like this dropshipping thing is more like a side hustle for me. It's not my main source of income. I am a digital marketer and I work for like a big real estate company. That's my day job. And then the YouTube videos I do and the dropshipping, it's all kind of like a side hustle, and it's all started because of you. I'm gonna be honest with you. You're like the first person I got introduced to this world. I mean, I remember, I can tell you, it all happened in January 2020. I saw this random Instagram post. It wasn't you, it was some girl. Some girl posted like a post about dropshipping on eBay. And I look into the post and I start reading about it. And I was like, this is interesting. So I went to YouTube, I typed in eBay dropshipping, and guess whose face I saw first? It was you. And then it was like you had an interview with someone else, some other YouTuber, and you guys talk about it. And then, I got into other videos of yours and I watched pretty much all of them at that time. And the next thing I know, I'm a dropshipping titan. I'm in your group. I bought your course and I'm doing eBay dropshipping. So that's how it all started. And thank you for that, because you're the one that actually like showed me and taught me how to do it. So thank you, Paul. Without you, I wouldn't even start this YouTube thing. I wouldn't do this dropshipping thing. So I guess it's all you, man.
Well, that's why I do this. So thank you for that. So you're a digital marketer. Do you think that helps with what you do with dropshipping or YouTube? Or
yes,
do you think it's just
it definitely
separate?
Helps in a way that, like, I think marketing, in reality, it's a broad term, right? And marketing, like, if I would break it down to basics, it means like a human psychology, like a consumption human psychology. That's for what marketing for me is. And then digital marketing is just this applied in a digital world. So if you understand like trends, like for example, I don't know, seasonal items, right? That's like a human psychology kind of thing, because people buy more gifts during Christmas season, or we entering spring and then there's going to be summer. So we're going to have more people interested in like summer camping stuff, or bikes, or I don't know, swimming things, SEO, I mean, keywords, putting keywords into your items, right? That's something that's also important. So my background definitely helps me a little bit, but I think anyone can do it. Honestly, you can, in these days, you can just learn everything online. You can take some classes like your course, for example. So it helps, but anyone can do it.
Yeah, I think that's great advice. SEO, I think, is something that's very overlooked when it comes to dropshipping. Can you like quickly explain what that is for people that don't know, and why it's important and how it plays into something like dropshipping?
That is a great question to explain SEO. I feel like a lot of people, like, I think even people that know what SEO is, they don't know what SEO is. I think it's like such a complex algorithm, but I don't want to make it hard for people. I think there is a pattern to this. For me, SEO is basically, it stands for search engine optimization, right? So it's basically the words that people are using to find products. So here's an example. So during pandemic, there was a shift in like way people work out because a lot of gyms are closed, etc. Right? So, for example, what I've noticed in like April 2020 is that there's a huge demand for gym equipment, basically, okay, home gym equipment. So, whatever items I was putting in, like let's say weights, dumbbells, okay, I was adding the keyword home gym or like work at home or something, home workout or whatever. That way, people who are looking for, items that can work out at home, they can easily find them. Instead of like putting just dumbbells, I was putting like home gym equipment dumbbells, something like that, like a phrase, like a keyword that people can catch on and the search optimization can find it. And actually, because of that, I feel like a lot of my listings during that time, they kind of took off. Like a lot of my gym equipment stuff, they were booming on eBay. So that's what SEO is, kind of in a nutshell.
I think that's really smart kind of observation and advice you gave, because a lot of people, and myself included, kind of get in this trap of always just looking at the data, just kind of looking at graphs, seeing what keywords are already popular. But I feel like by the time you see that they're popular,
that is true,
the trend is already kind of peaking, right?
But yes, I agree with you. It's kind of about catching a trend, but data shows you what sells. So you definitely need to you need to understand the data a little bit, at least, to know what is selling. I mean, data is everything. Like these days, everything is about data. So you definitely need to look into some software that helps you with that, or numbers or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. I completely agree with that. So you've been doing some drop shipping. You've been seeing success with that, right? And where have you been drop shipping so far, and what's that journey been like for you?
So I started with eBay drop shipping, but I'm doing now the Facebook Marketplace drop shipping. I feel like a lot of people are jumping into this trend. It's like a big new thing right now. But I do both. I do eBay and Facebook Marketplace, focusing more on Facebook because of higher profit margins and I guess accessibility. It's kind of, I don't want to say it's easier to do it, because I don't necessarily think it's easier, but it's just it's a wild west right now over there, and it's a lot of place. It's a good place to make money, basically.
Yeah, I agree. But I also find it's just kind of fun. I don't know if it feels fun to me because it's so fresh and new, or maybe as you described it, it's like a wild west right now.
Yes, no, it is more fun. I feel like also the crowd is a little bit different over there. It's because they see your face, right? So I feel like people are nicer. That's just my experience with Facebook. People just seem generally nicer on Facebook than on eBay. On eBay, I sometimes get messages and I'm just like, oh my God, are you serious? Like, why is it such a big problem? I can help you out. You don't have to curse me. You don't have to say all these bad stuff. I will help you. Just give me, time to do it, or let me respond. But on Facebook, people usually don't react so aggressively. They usually are very nice and easier to communicate, I would say. Yeah, I don't know if this is the experience you have, but that's how I feel.
No, 100%. That is exactly the same experience I have. And I think it's because of what you said, because they actually see your face and, you're a real person they see.
Right.
Yeah. So you do the drop shipping, but you've also started to make YouTube videos about drop shipping and making money online. We'll definitely have your YouTube channel linked up in the description for anyone who wants to check it out. But why don't you tell us, why did you start that? What do you make videos about? What's kind of like your goal with your YouTube channel?
That's a great question. I feel like I'm still trying to figure out. Honestly, when I started it, I because I do work in marketing, I thought I might talk about marketing, digital marketing. And then I was trying to make it very broad, like marketing, drop shipping. But you know what? I really enjoy talking about drop shipping. This is like, it's more fun for me than talking about SEO or I don't know, how to run Facebook ads. Those are cool stuff too, but it's just, I have a passion for this dropshipping thing, you know, it's really cool and I really enjoy doing it. So right now I'm talking mostly about dropshipping, even though my YouTube channel name is Patryk Marketer. Maybe I should change it to Patryk Dropshipper. But yeah, that's what I do.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It can be a lot of fun to talk about, especially just to share it, because obviously dropshipping has worked really well for me. It's worked really well for you. And I don't know about you, but anytime I see something like that that's working for me, I want to share it with other people, right?
Right. Yes. And it's easier to share it with other people because it's more positive thing to talk about, because once you see success, you just want to share that, you know, your journey and inspire other people, and maybe they will try to do the same thing.
Yeah. Can you talk a little bit about how maybe dropshipping has changed your life in any way?
To be honest with you, it didn't really change my life a lot,
Okay.
which is probably not something that you would expect to hear from me, but it definitely brought some extra income, you know? Last month, I made about like $3,000 profit just from dropshipping. So it's, you know, it's nice to have this extra $3,000 from posting some listings and filling out orders. I mean, it's a lot of work, don't get me wrong. Like doing product research, it takes a lot of time, but the satisfaction that, you know, you can sit on your ass at home and the money comes in, that's pretty fun. That's a pretty fun feeling. So in that way, some extra income is nice, but it didn't dramatically change my life. You know, I still have a regular job, and I just treat this as a fun hobby, side hustle type of thing.
Yeah, not too bad for a side hustle though.
I know, right?
How much time do you think you spend on it on like a weekly basis? And just the dropshipping part.
Right. Back in the day, and by back in the day, I mean like a year ago when I was starting it out, I was spending a lot of time on it. I would say 30 hours a week. That's a lot. I was obsessed with it. So I definitely spend a lot of time on it. Nowadays, I would say it's definitely not that. Maybe like 15 hours a week. And it's mostly product research and listing items. I'm finally getting into, I'm trying to hire a VA. So I actually hired someone recently. So I have someone that lists items from me. I don't know why it took me so long. I was very hesitant to do it. And now when I do it, I'm finally like, this was, why did I wait so long, you know? So I finally hired someone to do it for me, which is great. And we'll see how it goes.
It is such a game changer. I'm surprised you don't have one yet either. I really thought you did.
You know what? I think a lot of people struggle with this. It's like a mental block. It's like they thinking that you need to get to some certain level in order to hire a VA. But honestly, you don't have to do it. Once you get the grasp of it, I feel like you can do it right away. If you understand the process and like how it works, you can just find someone or teach someone how to do it and do it, you know, without spending long nights finding products on Walmart or something, because it takes forever.
Yeah. Why do you spend so much time on product research? Do you think that's like one of the most important things? Like what's the idea behind that?
Yes, I think product research is definitely the most important thing, or at least one of the most important things. The reason being why it takes so much time to do it is because I look for items that sell, okay? And finding those items takes time, or you know, I use Zik Analytics to find the items. I also just do it on my own, or like by on my own, I mean like I just look on items on eBay and I see them on like Walmart or Home Depot or something. So I'm looking for those. And sometimes I'm just experimenting. If I see something on Walmart, I think it will sell because like right now, let's say it's spring and summer and there's more activity into like outdoor gear and something. I try items that I think would sell as well. So I experiment as well. But data, like data, it's important. Zik Analytics helps you a lot with this, with finding items, and basically finding items that sell takes some time, and that's why it takes so much time to do the product research.
I agree. I think it's one of the most important things, and you got to put the time in to make it work. Right. So Patryk, if someone has not gotten started yet, they're thinking about it, watching this video, watching other YouTube videos, what would your advice be to someone who just has not really made that first step towards getting started with something like dropshipping and they're thinking about it?
I think the first step is just to start. There's no much to it. When I was starting out, after watching like 2 of your videos, I was like, this is easy. So I just picked a random item from Walmart and put it on eBay. And it didn't sell the first day, it didn't sell the second day, but it sold on the third day. And I had one item, and I remember what it was. It was like a microwave, and that microwave sold within like the first 3 days, okay? And I had only one item on eBay. I lost money on it because I didn't know about tax exemption. I didn't know how much eBay is charging for like fees, etc. But I tried it, I learned my lesson, I lost a little bit of money. I watched more of your videos, I watched some other videos about it, and I learned how to price items, how to find items. I put more listings, and the next thing I know, the money is flowing.
Cool. So thanks so much, Patryk, for coming on the channel and answering all of our questions. If you guys enjoyed this interview and want to check out Patryk's YouTube channel, I have it linked up in the description of this video. Make sure to smash the like button on this video and let me know in the comment section what your biggest takeaway was. Thanks, Patryk.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you.
And then if you enjoyed this video, you're really gonna love this one, which is another interview I did with a different student. So go ahead and click on this, and I'll see you at that video in just a second.